Thank you, Senator Mitchell, and thank you for being here today. It is my honor to stand here with this dynamic, diverse group of Women's Caucus members as we talk about the priorities for women and children in the state of California for this year. We know, as we talked about today, is Equal Pay Day. Many of us wouldn't be standing here today if it was just based on what we're paid. But we also know it's not just what we're paid, but the costs sometimes associated with being a woman. And one of those things that we're proud to stand with today is Assemblymember Cristina Garcia's AB 31, which would eliminate the tax on tampons. Having your menstrual cycle, having your period is not a luxury and should not be taxed as such. So we are saying that we should abolish the tax. It's something every woman has to pay every month that she is taxed on. That again, it is a driver of what we pay out while we're still not even reaching equal pay what comes in. The next one I'd like to talk about is my bill, AB 577, which would dramatically increase from 60 days to a year for a woman who's on Medi-Cal, gives birth, and has some issues with mental health. You shouldn't go back for your 60-day checkup and then decide you're out of services when you have a significant mental health issue. We all know that having a mother be healthy, be able to take care of her child is the best way to improve outcomes for that family. The last one I'm going to talk about today is SB 464 by Senator Mitchell. One of the things we've talked about today is Senator Mitchell wouldn't be here unless it was August if we're talking about equal pay. But what we do know is that maternal outcomes for African American children having babies is despite what you're paid, despite what your education level is, your outcomes are worse. More mothers face issues, more babies die. This is unacceptable. So this simply says that everybody needs to have this information. Probably was a surprise to some of you when I talked about that right now. This says every healthcare provider needs to be able to look at their own implicit bias that they're working with when they are working with a diverse population of people. So that's what we're talking about for health and safety. And the next one who's going to come up, one of our dynamic new members, is going to talk about protecting vulnerable communities, and that is Christy Smith.